So it may seem like I pick on Dave Ramsey a lot. Really, the only reason is because he's so vocal about finances and specifically things around buying a home and mortgages. But I saw this article on MoneyWise, and it's titled, "You Don't Get a Pass on Math. Home Buyers Call Out Dave Ramsey's Unrealistic Mortgage Advice." Are they right? What I found so interesting is Dave Ramsey's mortgage advice is you should not be buying a home unless you can afford to put down 20% down payment, and you should always be getting a 15-year mortgage. Here's where I have a problem with that. If that's what you're waiting on, 95% of Americans are never going to be able to buy a home. You just can't save enough today to come up with 20% down. Most of America can't afford a 30-year payment, let alone a 15-year. What do we do instead? I would argue that the rules of the game aren't changing anytime soon. The only way that you can keep from things getting worse, from inflation costing you more and more each day, is you have to jump in and start playing the game. Yeah, if you can get approved for 0% down or 3% down or 3.5% down, if you can get approved on a 30-year mortgage, should you do that? Absolutely you should. You need to jump in and start building wealth. That's why I agree that Dave Ramsey's mortgage advice is unrealistic. You're going to be waiting forever if you're trying to save up 20% down payment, be able to afford a 15-year mortgage. If that takes you 10 years to do you know what home prices are going to do in 10 years? They're probably going to double again like they did over the last 10 years. So if you can't afford the home today, what makes you think after you save 20%, 10 years from now, you'll be able to afford those homes? It's unrealistic. So get out there today, get in and buy a property. I don't care which property it is. Because if you want 20% down payment and you want a 15-year mortgage, you need to buy a home today so it can appreciate in value. So when you sell it, you can take that equity and put it onto the next home. That's where you're going to come up with 20% down payment.